What do you got? You want to talk about Elon? You got a little Elon for me? Is that what you got? He now says Twitter is worth $20 billion, which is less than half of what he paid. Yikes. Yeah. I mean, I think he kind of knew that. In an email sent to Twitter staff, Musk told employees they would receive stock grants based on a $20 billion valuation. Last year, he paid $44 billion to buy it. He put his very own $20 billion value on there. In a memo sent to staff, Musk reportedly says that employees will receive stock grants based on $20 billion. He stated last year he's obviously overpaying for Twitter, so he knew that going in at $54.20 per share. Price was also one of the reasons why he attempted to back out of the deal last year, claiming that the company made false and misleading statements. Well, we're talking about daily active users versus bots, trying to come up with a valuation, but it seemed like he was so enamored with Twitter at the time that he would have paid whatever it took. Musk adds that he sees a clear but difficult path to achieving a $250 billion valuation, which would eventually make Twitter's current stock grants worth 10 times as much as they are now. Just like the Musk-owned SpaceX, Twitter will also reportedly let employees cash in their stock grants at specified periods. So a path to a $250 billion valuation with a current $20 billion. So a 10X. He's like, I am Mr. 10X.
Mm-hmm. One man can dream, right?
Doesn't he have the URL x.com and he really wanted to be 10? So he's like, maybe that's how he sees himself. He's the multiplier. He's the X. He's the 10X man. Give me your company, I'll 10X it. Mm-hmm. He sure as hell could 10X whatever the hell we're doing. I'll tell you what.
You can just sit there.
That wouldn't be hard.
And not say anything.
Right. Oh, that's right. That's right. Just scratch his chin.
Yeah.
10X. No, but I'm saying he has a 10X it, but he can't do that. He just has a 10X it based on efficiency. Anything that's possible? Put the right people in place.
Yeah, I mean, he's an engineer, right? And it's a software company.
Yeah.
Very scalable.
Yeah, because what's interesting about him is he's also the lead spokesperson. He's the lead endorsement deal for any of the projects he does. What you kind of can't help but wonder, and you don't need to detach these two things, but just as an engineer or businessman, if he didn't attach his face to it or promote the fact that it's his thing, how much he could improve it just in the background based on his acumen.
Yeah.
I don't know why that's a curiosity of mine, but it is. Because he's got so much momentum at this point, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
It seems like anything he does at this point, it's like, oh, here's 400 articles. Mm-hmm. Here's Lou Later talking about it again.
Yeah, we always talk about him.
Mm-hmm.
But also, if you put so much emphasis on Twitter, like all of his other companies tend to fail, like, you know, in terms of, I don't know, maybe vision or productivity. Other companies fail.
Well, but that's where the efficiency comes in terms of hiring like-minded people, hiring people that you can trust with those projects while you go and put your hand on another project. There's a lot of talented people over there. You talk about Tesla, you talk about space, you talk about this and that. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of talented people over there.
Yeah, he needs to 10 times himself.
Yes, I'm gonna. Well, I see.
So there's 10 Elons there.
Right. So when he leaves the company, I'm sure he would even say, hey, man, in some of these companies, some of these guys know better than I do.
Yeah.
You hire all types of different talent and you fire all kinds of others, don't you?
Yep.
Which is another thing that transpired over there.
What was it called for him? A cleanse?
Oh, geez. Did he say that? I don't think he said that.
Colonic cleanse?
That's you that said that.
Yeah.
And for everybody who got fired, I apologize on behalf of my colleague's words here. He just called you a cleanse. He just called you a colon.
I didn't say that. One colon?
One single colon.
Yeah.
No, I'm sure even those people probably, having previously worked at, like they were so competitive for so long, passing around talent and engineers and so forth. And I tend to think that there's a skill set there, and that those people would transfer over somewhere else and figure something else out.
Yeah.